So 50 Shades of Spider-Man has just released, and to say it's a little disappointing would be an understatement. Everyone and their mama hates this movie. Let's talk about it. So Madam Web just came out, and this is the first time I had watched a movie where the most entertaining thing about the movie has nothing to do with the movie.
Can you name the 3 Spider-Man Tom Holland movies?
Yeah.
Should I just go on faith?
Yeah. Oh. Spider-Man, here he comes.
Here he comes, yes.
That's number 1.
Yep.
Spider-Man, and he's back. And the other one, the last one is The Goblet of Spider-Man.
I had no intentions of seeing this until...
I know that when you see Madam Web, you're gonna love it. In fact, I think you're gonna see it twice.
I mean, that clip had me a little curious, but I'm gonna need a bigger incentive.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Back to the review. So Madam Web was released and it was hot garbage. Everything was bad. There was not one redeeming quality about this movie. Dakota Johnson's acting was wooden. The villain was 80 yard to hell. The story was all over the place. The action scenes were shit. And I think they started filming generic scenes and then wrote a script around the movie. The editing told a different story than what was seen on screen. And they stated this movie was set in 2003. And to be honest, it could have been set at any point in time because there was no actual major references to 2003. It could have been set in the 90s and it would have been fine. And I think that's actually what their original plan was, but then they just changed it last second or something. Shout out to the casting director and agents for getting their clients to sign on to a Sony Spider-Man affiliated movie that is not Marvel's Disney, because for some reason this keeps happening, by the way, where a lot of stars and actors that sign on to these movies think that this is going to be a part of the MCU, but then they learn a valuable lesson that this is not going to be part of the MCU. I don't even know how this can get past their agents. That's probably why Dakota Johnson ended up firing her agent after the trailer was released. But this is like the second time where a group of people were convinced. The first time I saw this was actually Tyrese was walking around saying that he's part of the MCU, and we all know that that wasn't true. There was a lot of bad decisions when it came to this movie, but ultimately I blame the director, S.J. Clarkson, because she wrote the screenplay and directed the movie. And looking at her IMDb, she's more familiar with psychological thrillers. She does have some history in the superhero genre, directing some episodes of Jessica Jones as well as The Defenders, but I don't think what she wanted to do worked here. She kept the movie way too grounded for a Spider-Man movie, but not grounded enough in my opinion, because there are some massive plot holes, a lot of massive plot holes when it comes to traveling in the airport in 2003 while also being wanted for kidnapping. I don't think that would have worked out too well. But ultimately, I believe that they should have kept those girls in the superhero costume a lot longer than 1 minute, because that's how they keep promoting the movie for some reason. They keep promoting this movie like they're going to be in there longer, but they're not in those costumes for more than a minute. And that's how they're marketing the movie, and I don't think it's going to work out well for them. Yeah, basically this movie is a 1 out of 10, and I'm your boy Rant, and I'm out.